October 25, 1945, even though Indonesia has been independent, but the hearts among the people of Surabaya are still not healed.
A bright morning is now dark when I lay suddenly land at the port of Tanjung Perak.
Finally I arrived in Surabaya. Now I can take away the will the people of Surabaya.
Sure, is it true that we will become richer people in our country later?
Of course, Nyonya, we will bring home wealth. Don't we are already rich. Maybe we can be home with master in England later.
If so, what is your plan to get with here?
We will copy the Tanjung Perak Air Base and the international bridge. That is an big thing, Miss.
Okay, sure. I will continue to accompany you wherever you.
At the time, the people of Surabaya were working on agricultural land. Most of them are farmers growing rice to get a bit of rice or more.
If you are Surabaya can proper, Indonesia will be happy.
Calm down, Suryakan. But is it true that we will no longer be independent here?
Maybe. My mother and all the people of Surabaya will soon be carried because from England come to our area. What? From that we must drive them away.
In what way, sir? We are commoners who cannot attack foreigners.
Come down, ma'am. Here the people of Surabaya can live out of the immigrants.
Late in the evening, Bung Tomo was resting in the living room while hearing news from the radio.
The heirs have now combined the Tanjung Perak Air Base and international building.
Really? Well, now you are getting ready for.
Yes, ma'am. Just help me take good care of me. Don't go outside the house you want. The collect Surabaya area is the square.
Yes, sir. Will be home alone. Be careful, sir.
After collecting the Surabaya area and planning a strategy in the square for resistance in the middle of the night, Bung Tomo prepared combat equipment at Ketut Tantri's house. Ketut Tantris is an American woman who fights to help the people of Surabaya.
Man, the equipment is complete. Now is the time we give order to our Surabaya Rekaret.
Right, Tantri. Resistance will start at 11 o'clock at night.
At exactly 11 o'clock in the evening,
First resistance began.
the sound of gunfire adorned the creepy dark night at Gedung Internasional.
This very fierce resistance made Brigadier A.W.S. Malabi and his elite army add to the grudge against the people of Surabaya. At that time, Bung Tomo was treated by A.W.S. Malabi's wife, who was very cruel.
Are you Sutomo?
What's wrong?
Watch out! You, your family, and the people of Surabaya will be.
No way.
No, Brigadier I.W.S. Malabi is there.
Visible I.W.S. Malabi wife cried profusely, and the body of I.W.S. Malabi will be sent back to England, whereas Bung Tomo was just silent.
What? My husband? Oh no! Nestle, you are the people of Surabaya.
A few days later, the elite still settled in Surabaya but did not continue to fight because they were still sad to be left behind by I.W.S. Malabi. Now the replacement for Malabi is Mansur, who is very grudge against the people of Surabaya. Mansur also come to Bung Tomo house with a very cruel face.
Untawa! Untawa!
Wait, is it ready for the outside?
Yes, open the door now. Where is Untawa?
What are you here for?
What is this?
I'm very upset with the people of Surabaya who have killed our leader Malabi.
Can you just kill us? I could be from the Allied Army. It's life. It's life.
I don't want to know that you guys in Surabaya must surrender no later than 6 o'clock on the 10th of November.
Okay, who's afraid?
Look out for him.
Second by second, day after day,
It didn't feel less than 2 weeks away a big battle would begin.
Country, prepare our combat equipment college Surabaya. Are now.
Ready men, where are we gathering?
Ketu Tantri, as usual in the alone, then we go to the international building again. There's still a copy of peace.
Okay, boom. The sun was stinging on November 1 when all the people gathered and replanned the strategy for major resistance in the next few days. The day the battle began, the cheers of the Surabaya people ignited enthusiasm against the allies now led by Mansur. In a short period of time, around 2 weeks, Bung Tomo often gave a speech in front of are Surabaya so that they all enthusiastically defended their land.
Are Surabaya, move forward and never waited for the sake of God and to defend our backyard.
In this battle, Bung Tomo's wife was also involved, the most impressive of which was Tut a Tantri who never stopped defending Surabaya from foreign powers.
Ketu Tantri, thank you for your strength and energy. I am proud of you.
You're welcome. This is for the bird, my beloved parents.
If that continues your struggle.
Ready, man. It fell less than 2 weeks. The resistance began to subside, although many victims fell everywhere. Finally, the allies began to leave Surabaya.
Surabaya Rek, I'm proud of your energy. You're sweet and proud of the sake of the city Surabaya. Defending our homeland, my good, do what you do for the truth, as well as for the fallen warriors the time of presence. May the days of worship be achieved by his side.
Finally, the Surabaya people again felt the paradise of the world, free from foreign powers.